Welcome to Hattiesburg, Mississippi, home to the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles, and fans have been eagerly anticipating this matchup at the Rock. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Ducks will kick it away first. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. So the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles offense takes the field for the first time today. And this big fella can beat you in a number of different ways in the passing game, David.
Yeah, so much fun to have a guy that I can rely on, that can beat guys over the middle of the field, that can beat man-to-man coverage. This guy's the ultimate weapon.
And I love that this guy has an awesome catch radius. You don't have to be perfect as a quarterback when you throw to him. He can make you look good.
Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Feeling some heat. Escapes the sack. Gives him a little shake, and he's got some room. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. It's first down from the 37-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure coming. He's got an open man. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
Well, this guy's going to make catches all over the field. That time, he lined up all the way to the left side. He was able to cross the entire field to make a catch on the right side. Defense lost track of him, and it ended up being a...
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi.
And that's why this offense is so hard to stop, guys. This quarterback can hurt you throwing it and running it. With his speed, he can make people look silly. And you saw it right there on the opening drive, and it came. What a beautiful touchdown.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
7, Oregon, 0.
He'll bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
Oregon offense will take over.
First down here for the offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Pocket starts to collapse. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Gabriel. Pulls it in. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun to give to the back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. It's caught downfield. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. We've reached the end of the quarter, guys, and Southern Mississippi has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. And the Ducks are on the move. On the run, it's James. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch. On the move at the 30. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. He wants to throw. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at 35. So now on second and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. They're trying to get to him. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very late. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Ducks will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The offense lining up for a first down play. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Getting some heat. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered. An explosive play to the 40. Quarterback stands alone. All wide receivers. He'll come out throwing on first down. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Oh, he gave him a dead leg. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. And the Golden Eagles will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Miss. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. A first down for the offense. And with time running out here in the second quarter, they'll just take a knee. Down on the scoreboard, they'll try to regroup in the locker room at halftime. I'm not really sure what the thought process here is other than just trying to troll them by not running a play. The Golden Eagles will line up to kick off and start the second half. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Dropping back, it's Gabriel. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the right. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The Ducks are in the hurry-up. Give to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now
And the quarterback is snowed under.
Well, the defense knew coming into the second half here, they were going to have to crank up the pass rush, right? They've got the lead. They're going to be seeing this quarterback drop back. How can you affect him? You've got to win up front one-on-one and get home, and they did there on third down.
And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. They'll throw it on first down. Coming after it. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. If they have any intention of getting this drive going, they better come up with something on second and long from the 10. Trying to get to him. At the 20, he's got space. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. And the Golden Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. Unloads it left. He caught it. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. They will score! Touchdown, Southern Mississippi! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
And the defense has to be able to do a better job on the back end, tackling this receiver and keeping him out of the end zone.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. We've reached the end of the quarter, guys, and Southern Mississippi has the lead. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to... And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Looking to throw, it's Gabriel. They're working that left side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Caught over the middle, it's Stewart. Running toward the tape. The 10. Touchdown, Ducks! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
There's usually 2 different thought processes when I'm backed up towards my own goal line. Run it, create more space, or take a big shot and try to make a big play. And did this offense ever make a big play? 90-plus yard touchdown. That is how you do it.
They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team, true to its name, as they make the grab and get the ball. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. Comes out throwing on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Mims. Running wide open down the gut of the field. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Southern Miss. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And with that TD, this team looking to go 4-0. Just how you want to start a season, man. They've done an unbelievable job answering all the questions, starting off the year just how you want to. Now, keep it going. Keep that momentum. Don't relax. What a start to the season.
He'll return it. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And a sack all the way back at the 5. And the Ducks will hustle to the line. Looking to pass, it's Gabriel. Oh, that's going to be a safety. The kickoff team lined up. They'll have to give it back after giving up that safety.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Whew, boy, this freshman quarterback has a hose. Did he zing that thing in there? Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. Got his man downfield. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work first and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. He caught it. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he takes it in on the final play of the game. You played through the echo of the whistle, and they did that with a ceiling touchdown.
And some people might say they should have taken a knee, run the clock out. This offense believes, I'm going to run the football. It's your job to stop it. And they add a rushing touchdown and another 6 to the scoreboard.
Welcome to Hattiesburg, Mississippi, home to the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles, and fans have been eagerly anticipating this matchup at the Rock. Maybe you need a little caffeine, or maybe the sheer energy of this matchup will keep you wide awake, as we know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. As we'll see, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Notre Dame looking for a strong kick to get this one underway. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. So Southern Miss's offense will start this game off. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on first and 10. He's going to pass. Fires to the right. Wide open downfield. He's loose. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. The Golden Eagles looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi.
When you have so many playmakers on offense like they do, they can score quickly. You just saw it right there.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense comes out first time they've had the ball today. This one has all the makings of an old-fashioned shootout, David, especially with a couple of signal callers who can play like this.
Well, and it's so great when you're a quarterback because you want to stack up against the best. And these guys going at it tick for tack, it will be really fun to see which one of these guys rises to the top.
And it's not great when you're a defense in this game. You've got to find a way to get pressure on these guys, maybe get a takeaway. You've got to break serve. It's like a tennis match.
Yeah, and you use these running backs so much in the passing game. Now you expect him to make those plays for you, to make those big explosive plays out of the backfield. Just got to make sure he concentrates. And
just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Man, it must be so nice for this quarterback to know he doesn't got to be perfect with his throws. He's got dudes that can lay out and make catches like that.
It's almost as if, and that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. Second down now after the sack. Back to pass, it's Leonard. They're bringing heat. Hit as he throws. He's got an open man. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Handoff from the gun. Fighting off the defender. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down.
first down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
He's looking for an open man on second down. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. First down to start the drive after the break. He wants to throw. Feeling some heat. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, he'll let it fly. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Here they come, first and 10 from the 48. Unloads to the wideout. Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to scramble. Plows through the defense. How aggressive might this play call be on third and short from the 46? From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Pressure coming. Trying to make magic with his feet. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And the Golden Eagles will snap it on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Lets it go. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? The incompletion brings up a 2nd down. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Southern Miss. Reeled it in and just made the house call. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Back to pass, it's Leonard. Pocket starts to collapse. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw, never gave his receiver a chance. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Makes the catch. It's Price. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a 1st down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. To the air on 1st down. The short hands, it's Thomas. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down.
At the 37-yard line. 2nd down coming up.
On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Soft spot in the middle. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the 2nd half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the 1st half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the 2nd half.
And he tacks on the extra point. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Trying to find his man on 1st down. Fires to the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
This defense doesn't even have a chance to blink after just giving up an explosive play. You get lined up, and all of a sudden they're throwing it over your head again into the end zone. They better get ready, lined up. I'd expect another shot coming.
He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi.
And how about the aggressiveness? This coach says, I'm going for it. We're going to put 6 on the board, time ticking down, maybe be a little bit more conservative. I love the way they put the hammer down. Now they have the lead going into the half, an extra point away from a 7-point lead.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. The Golden Eagles will boot it away to start the 2nd half. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're...
Oh, look out, there he goes! And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big game for the offense.
Notre Dame right back to the line.
Second down.
Looking to throw, it's Leonard. He makes the connection. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Inside a minute to go here in the third. To the ground with the back. Finds a crease at the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Irish! Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. FIU is trailing right now, and I know it may look bleak, but this team needs to regroup, remind itself it's at home, and remember just how quickly things can change. They're trailing by 11 to Louisiana Tech. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Right down the middle. He's open on the right. Down enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Simmons. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Back to the air one more time. Might be looking to run. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Runs through the tackle. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Looking to throw for it. They're trying to get to it. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on fourth down. Oh, what a move! Touchdown, Southern Miss. They move on top here in the fourth.
What a great game, tied late in the ballgame. Who's going to make the big play? They come up with it late, take the lead. Nice execution. It's hard to execute in these moments. People get tight. The score's tied late in the game. I don't want to mess up, but this offense doesn't worry about messing up. They put the ball in the end zone and take the lead.
Notre Dame, 21.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced this situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots. Throw beyond the first down marker.
And that pass intercepted. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. They build this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
Man, what a play by this defense. You're trying to get the ball back to your offense, trying to salt this game away and get the win. Not only do you create the turnover, you get the touchdown. Now you take a 2-score lead late in this ball game. This defense just stepped up in a big moment.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here come the Irish back on offense. Looking to go up top on first down. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
Good enough for a first down.
Looking to move it through the air. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. He spikes it. Clock stops as they try to rally late.
Third down.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. The throw to the outside is complete. And that decision will be questioned for a while.
Yeah, and down by 2 scores, and I guess you get...
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. The play will stand. They'll run this play from the pistol. They'll throw it on first down. And that ball is picked off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
It's just frustrating. You know, you're an offense. You're in a great position. You're up by 2 scores. All you do is take care of the football. Premium, taking care of the football. We're trying to run some clock. We're trying to get out of here with a W. Turning the football over is the worst thing you could possibly do.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. And now to try to put things in motion on 2nd and long from the 15. A deep throw as the clock winds down.
Time is not on their side right now. They can't afford too many more incompletions like that. They need to come up with some connections, and they've got to score points. They've got to get this passing game going now.
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Welcome to Hattiesburg, Mississippi, home to the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles, and fans have been eagerly anticipating this matchup at the Rock. Today, a showdown between a pair of undefeated giants in a game that should have long-lasting implications. As we'll see, the winners of 6 straight, the Louisiana Raging Cajuns, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Raging Cajuns will kick it away to start. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Golden Eagles offense will get the first possession of the game. Looking for a productive play on first down. He'll start this drive firing. Dances away to buy time. At the 35, he's open. Oh, look out! Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. And the Golden Eagles have it with a first and goal. Looking to throw. Getting some heat. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And that is priority number 1 for defenses. Get to the quarterback. Affect him. Get hits on him. They do it right here. Get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5.
And it's caught! Touchdown, Southern Miss! Talk about a great way to start the game and setting the tone right out the gate.
You ain't lying. Sometimes it takes a couple drives to get the juices going and get in a rhythm. No, sir. They came on the field, locked, loaded, ready to roll. No slow start here.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Louisiana Raging Cajuns offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt. They got to show up.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And after the loss on that last one, an all-important second down play from the 12. Going with the ground game left. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15.
Now that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
He'll throw it. Quarterback just flat, missed it, incomplete. The Raging Cajuns will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Headed to the end zone, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi.
This offense is high octane, boy. You saw it. Not a lot of time needed for them to go all the way and score 6. Well done.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that.
14, Louisiana, 0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return.
this here.
They throw it in reverse as that's the final play here in the first period. We've reached the end of the quarter, guys, and Southern Mississippi has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Dropping back, it's Fields. Had to get rid of it quickly. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. From the gun, the ground game. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with fourth down coming. And the Raging Cajuns will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the right. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Coming after him. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Throws to the wideout. Touchdown, Southern Miss. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
When these offenses get in the rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
Louisiana, 0.
Bringing it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. To throw, it's Fields. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Give to the single back. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on third and long. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. Looks as if we're set to crank it up here in the second half.
Set to kick off.
Coming out with it, it's Dennis. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Got the quick completion. Across the 25, he's got room. And he breaks into the open. Inside the 30. Just what they were looking for, a huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Touchdown, Cajuns! A great catch and run for 6. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Vanderbilt has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in Nashville. They're up by 7 over Alabama. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Makes a connection. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Trying to get to it. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. With the catch, it's Thomas. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Golden Eagles look to keep this drive humming. Going up top on first down. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now first and goal. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. They're bringing heat. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. What a run for this playmaker to just elude the defense and get in for the score.
And I tell you what, defensively, you can't let this guy get on the edges. You cannot give up contain. When you're defensive ends, you got to stay outside. You got to make sure you know this guy's going to scramble and try to make plays. You got to make sure you keep him in the pocket.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Fielded in the end zone, it's Dennis. And the returner is stopped. The offense set for a first down play. Wide out in motion. They go to the ground. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Dropping back, it's Fields. Finds the tight end. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. We've reached the end of the quarter, guys, and Southern Mississippi has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. He's going to pass. That's caught. It's Carter. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Looking to throw on 2nd down. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Connection to the right. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. The Raging Cajuns come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Davis. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. They're going to throw it again. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Feeling some heat. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200.
And he sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time now because now I get to get all my other guys in the game. Guys that don't get to play that much, we're up. this game's over after that missed fourth down conversion. Now we get to get everybody in the ball game, or if you choose, like Jesse probably would, to go pad some stats and get some more catches, get some more rush yards if that's your thing.
Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure coming. He'll try to do it himself. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. No running back on the field. 5 wide on 2nd and 1. Going for 6. Touchdown, Southern Miss. And the punishment has been extended. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock, and made no doubt about it. This one's over.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Louisiana, 7.
On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Looking downfield, it's Fields. He's going up top here late in the game. And the pass is dropped and incomplete, and that's going to do it. Clock has struck 0, and the ball game is over. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so.